spirits are. It's like that, something like that. This was all smaller. Oh well, close enough.
I mean,
That's
it's the warp.
gone.
If shit shifts on us, it's just warp fuckery.
Yeah, fucking warp. And that was gone. This was a tunnel sort of thing. That split off. Actually gonna shrink this so we can actually make tomfoolery happen. Even though Tom's not here. That went down there, that got narrow. This was much wider. And the Baneblade
It is the
was,
Baneblade.
well, the Stormlord Baneblade variant
Close enough.
was roughly there. All right. The wrecked Predator tank was over here. Why did that not fill in? No, this way. And I believe we ended pretty much right when Valdrick shut the portal. Closed shut the jaws of oblivion, if you will.
Yep.
And there was loud noises reminiscent of howling winds from the southwest off map.
So he closed the portal where we were still on the wrong side, right?
It could only be closed from this side.
That is that's not good.
It is, as they say, suboptimal.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm thinking we take the Stormlord and we drive it in the direction where the sounds are coming from, and maybe we'll find another way out.
Sure. Driver Ford.
All right, wonderful. As you drive forward. Chug, chug, chug. Oh, goodness, what have I done?
Oh, this is getting out of hand. Now there are two of them.
I'm going to just get rid of that. There's a line of blood where somebody died in dramatic fashion on your front bumper. And these cave walls are weak and feeble and nothing to the Emperor's might. And, I really should have planned things a little bit better. As you're going down this hallway, boo, 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 down over yonder. And the warp is demanding cheese. Cheese for everybody. Branching paths, because those are fun and they're in the warp. Green, rectangle, Stormlord. The howling gets much louder from the south. But as you're reaching this intersection, if actually there's not really any way it can hide from you. I need to find, where did I put all my pictures? Ah, this one. Right. Don't mind this guy. He's just a little creature. I have goofed. There's supposed to be 2 of them. Because this is getting
Now
out of
there are
hand.
2 of them. Okay.
Alright. Yeah, the little guys. Also, you should roll initiative.
You don't
Well,
say.
considering my next target, my next order would be remove those abominations.
Indeed.
Alright. This is the fun part. This one
This is where the fun
is-
begins.
This one is close enough to charge. This one is going to be here, so it can charge soon. Where did I put? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Alright. So as this Helldrake charges you, Stormlord, the driver just slams on the brakes and goes in reverse, and it kind of ricochets off of the sloped hull and smacks into the wall up here, and it is not happy.
Oh,
But that is their turn. Commissar.
well, I guess I will first be my inspiring self. I am, in fact, inspiring. And then this guy is how far away from me? Sitting in the tank's command pulpit.
Like 5 meters.
Excellent.
It-
I just give him a burst with my Inferno bolt gun.
Alright.
So I'm guessing that's point blank for plus 20.
Plus 30 for point blank,
Ah.
yes.
And size?
Take a plus 40. It is larger than the Stormlord.
Oh, okay. So literally broadside of a barn. That's
Yes.
it. That's what we can. These barn 1, barn 2. That's the designations. As I
It would have to
light
be
up the-
It would have to be barn A and barn B. And then I'll get 3 more. And the last one will be barn E.
I think that's all 3 hits for the bolt gun. So it only has a 3-round burst.
That is. Also, Mister, go ahead and roll initiative. It has
Fighting again? Alright. Okay. Yeah.
it has its dodge. Oh,
What's the D20? What is the roll? What is the D10 plus
D10 plus
5?
7.
Plus 7.
yeah. All right. 4. And I think these are technically vehicles.
I gotcha. Gotcha. Go first.
Wait, shit, did I
Gotcha,
roll a
go
D20 for their initiative?
Yes, you did. You rolled.
Oh,
Good.
whoops.
Good.
I just thought it was warp fuckery.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
The warp fuckery is affecting me, which then affects reality because I'm just dumb today, apparently.
So still warp.
I-
I mean,
Yeah.
it would
I
not
wa-
surprise me at all if the game is like you're fighting demons in the warp while being in the warp. Yes, they get weird ass fucking bonuses.
Oh no.
Yeah, there's There's rules for possession. There's no rules for being physically in the warp because you're really not supposed to be there.
Oh yeah, it's inimical to life. But we're humans, and therefore, as soon as we find a good enough spot, I'm planting a goddamn flag and some crops, as is our right.
Our divine right.
America.
No, that's our manifest right.
Right. See, first we're going to be the British, and we're going to colonize. Then we're going to go American on their ass and manifest destiny the whole ass warp.
Fun fact, the Skaven did that. They had infinity and they filled it with rats to the point of bursting.
I don't know what they are.
Fill them with kindness, wrong, rat attack.
I mean, America. Stick it in there, America.
All right. Under, could you go ahead and roll 1d10 plus 6?
Also, those were infernal rounds, so it does have to make a dodge or get lit on fire.
That it does.
Kill it. Kill it with fire.
Not that it's likely to do much because they're already on fire.
They're just slightly more on
It
fire.
could be more on fire.
Look, I didn't even bother to bring regular bolt gun rounds.
They were issued and then they were reissued because somebody forgot to put fucking thermite in all of them. So naturally they had to recall them, fix that issue, and then send them back to you. All right. Well, that left a mark on the Helldrake. All right. Is there anything else you would like to do, Commissar?
No, just the order to please remove this obstruction from in front of our tank.
Wonderful. And since he is now here, I think this is a good spot for Gutgasher to go this round.
Good gashes, start shooting. I don't know
That
what we're
he
shooting, but I'm
does.
shooting. That's Gutgash's main objective, to shoot.
So Gutgash probably doesn't know what a dragon is, but Mister does. This is a dragon made out of metal and demons and is constantly on fire. And you're also in literal hell, which is also just the highway system.
That is mine! Ha ha! And he starts shooting. Both
I
barrels,
guess.
full auto. We're not even wait. It's I don't know what it is, but in the name of the Emperor, it guts to die.
The Emperor.
The Emperor said it guts to die.
All right.
Stands in our way.
So you've got a plus 50 to hit from its size. It's point blank for a plus 80. Full auto is a minus 10,
I mean,
but you can half action aim for another plus 10, and comrade volley fire for a plus 5 for a plus 85.
okay. So
I don't know
damage
what I've
plus
been told. Emperor's throne is made of gold.
140 or 130. Wait, no.
Sounds
80 and
right.
50 is 8 and 5 is 12.
130.
Yeah. 130. Okay.
I'm gonna find a better picture for the Stormlord.
$192?
Yeah, he said I had a plus 50, then a plus 80, and that's 130, and then plus
Oh,
my
damn.
62 I already have is 192.
The plus 80 was it being in point blank and from its size, but I still think you hit with everything.
Yeah, you can imagine I hit it. Yes, if
I was
it's
gonna say, like,
standing
I'm just
right in
trying to
front of
find
me. How did I miss? I didn't. You
All
tell
right.
me how many times I hit? A lot.
You hit all 7. That's it is basically impossible for you to miss. It's just maybe a shot will go a little bit wide.
Oh shit! I should have rolled that 6 more times. Sorry.
All good. There, perfect. All right, and roll me
And-
another 2d5 for the
Yeah.
critical effects.
Yeah, penetration of 5.
Hmm. All right.
Basically, Gut Gash just stuck his gun right against this thing and just pulled the trigger.
Uh-huh. Mhm.
And y'all doubted why I needed explosive rounds. This is why Gut Gasher wants explosive rounds.
Who doubted? I don't remember anything like that.
Yeah, we didn't doubt. We just said that's just a bolter that you want.
Yeah, but I have a Reaper autocannon, which is some twin autocannons. I could put the explosive rounds in them and stupid.
Ah. Oh, this is a good one. Go ahead and roll a d10, mister. One of those shots in the middle took away a bit of its armor. All right, not bad. Okay, and that's your 2 half actions for Arcan, I believe is next.
All right. Are the funny land stormlord abilities still going?
They will only last a round when they are on, so not right now.
No. All right. We'll target barn 1.
Hmm. Yep, that's I think that hits.
How many hits is that?
Let's see.
10.
10 hits, but you have the storm property, so that's 20 damage rolls.
All right. So that's the max.
That's yeah, that's a bit of damage. Mhm.
Oh wait, hold on. That's not the right damage rolls. I'm dumb. That's keep highest 3 instead of keep highest 2.
Goober.
There we go.
All right. That is a lot of hits for a lot of damage.
I think you just do the first
Okay.
5 d5s.
Uh-huh. Go ahead and give me 2d10. And
They're together.
doesn't matter. I just need what's on the die. And then 2 separate d10 plus 6. All right. Yeah, this thing is very hurt. And between you and Gunkasha just putting anti-tank rounds into its face at point blank, you've shredded off like a sizable chunk of its front armor.
Good.
Bird.
Uh-huh, uh-huh. Yep. This thing is having a very bad day, and I actually am going to need what is give me 6 d10s. Oh boy. Um, bu- 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 Uh-huh. Now I need to look up the scatter rules because this thing was still sort of in the air, and you may have just hosed it down for basically its entire health pool and then some.
Yeah, I would imagine. Oh, come on. Stupid fucking Discord. Oh, it's still broken. Stupid fucking.
Scatter 173.
Here's what I imagine the Barn 2 is doing right now, just seeing what we did to Barn 1 in one round.
Not even a round, half a round.
Yeah, our tech priest hasn't gone yet.
Scatter, scatter, scatter. Where is the scatter table? Hmm. That was the wrong scatter, apparently. Scattering, not the scatter quality. Scatter diagram, page 255. All right. And now, E10. Oh boy, that's the fun one. Because 5 is to the right. Commissar, you're sticking out of the commander's hatch, right?
Of course.
Great. Can you go ahead and give me an agility test? Because this thing's kind of falling on top of your tank.
I'm guessing I can't parry it.
You can try.
Okay, then I am going to parry it because that is way better than just straight agility.
It's not likely to end well, but you can try.
Ah,
You know what? Fuck it, sure. Why not?
I parry the tank.
Yeah. God, the tank wishes it only got parried. This thing is getting fucking bodied by some dude. I'm just gonna make a copy of this, because it's gonna look ugly later if I don't. Yeah, as this Helldrake that is half the size of your tank, larger than your tank, slams down on the top, you have a power sword, right?
No, it's just a chainsword.
Alright, that's even sillier. You are able to just rip a hole big enough for it to bounce off and over you, and you don't get crushed horrifically or even concussed, but it does kind of hurt your wrist.
Commissar doing some Superman shit out here.
I've had it up to here with fucking heretics in the fucking warp.
Yeah, and this guy is very dead.
Good gosh, I'm so proud.
Alright, Mu Theta.
All right. There's that fucker.
What fucker?
The Helldrake.
Well, Barn 1's dead in front of us. Barn 2's right over there. Shoot it.
Yeah, maximal overcharge, burst fire.
Alright. He's about 50 meters away. Which I think with maximal
Oh, and
would
full
put him
action
right in
aim
front of me.
reaction fire. All right. Yep. So that's a 70.
Mhm. Is that with the plus 50 from his size?
No.
Alright. So I think your gun only has a rate of
got it.
fire of 2, but
Yeah.
that does hit.
I got a 68 out of 120. Uh, 21 pen 6, or right now pen 8 because of the overcharge.
Alright, and I had my microphone in front of my mouth instead of above my head. Can you roll me that critical effect, D5? A 3.
Perfectly in the middle. Striking the golden mean.
Speaking of golden, you fucking hit this thing in its head, and it is basically a vehicle, so that's not specific armor spot, but its mouth-mounted flamethrowers seem to be not taking the hit too well, and its optics in its eyes don't seem to have taken the heat from the blast very kindly either. Not that it really needs to see beyond it. There's a tank right there, go melt it, But
Well, here's Barn 2's perspective.
Eh,
all right. Is that your turn, you said?
Yes.
Wonderful. I believe that brings us back to Barn 2. Did I ever copy the... I did not. I'm a fool. Actually,
Your
I
words, not
should-
ours.
You do have your entire platoon in the back of your Stormlord, so they're gonna go ahead and... Where did I... Yeah, there is a lot of gunfire out of that. A couple Melta shots find their mark and do a bit of damage, and some of the plasma slags a bit of the armor. But it looks like, given that a majority of it is las gunfire, it's not terribly effective. And your driver is going to try and shake the dead Helldrake off of the hull ineffectively. That'll bring us back to the Helldrakes. Then this guy is also going to be charging your Stormlord. Uh, bu- 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 Uh-huh. Uh-huh. All right. So the Stormlord is going to be basically latched onto by its front armor, and this guy is going to be breathing its flamer down your Stormlord's hatch. If everybody could give me an agility test.
I'm guessing I can't parry this one.
I mean, again, you can try, but it's not unlikely to go well. It's guaranteed not to go well.
I mean, wouldn't that just be closing the hatch?
I mean, even if you do, that's going to be marginal at best cover. And the commissar would also have to get into the hatch and close it by the time this thing...
I could jump out, close the hatch.
You could. That'd be your decision.
Well, if I jump out and close the hatch, does it save everyone inside the tank? Like, is it secure enough to where the flame wouldn't reach them?
The top armor of tanks is notoriously not the most defensive. It would protect them a little bit, but this thing's flamethrower is meant to melt tanks.
Right. Okay. Yeah, so pointless.
Right. Um, right. This is numbers. Where did... All right, so everybody will be taking 15 damage, pen 4 if you failed this test. Arkan, you succeeded. You're able to get into some cover and you're not affected by it.
Sweet.
Um, but actually, you're the gunner. There's not really any cover there. You just dive out of the fire, basically. Not that there's many places for you to go. It is horrendously uncomfortable, and now the entire inside of the tank is scalding hot. because you have a demon dragon made out of metal and pissed off bullshit trying to eat your tank.
I take exception to this.
That is a proper response. The proper response is to fucking kill it.
Well, I'm working on that.
Let's see, that is. Alright. That is the Helldrake's turn for now. Which brings us to Gutgasha. Oh, Mister didn't roll his agility test. Mister.
Gutgash is not that agile, so Gutgash is probably.
Gutgasha wasn't in the tank though.
No, he's not. He's outside the tank.
You are right. He is.
Gutgasha doesn't sit in the. It doesn't get in the tank. It's dark in there, and he's too big.
Yeah, right. Gutgasha. Oh, that's not a circle. Gutgasha doesn't have to roll agility because he's outside the tank.
Did Gutgasha's friends just get blowed up?
I'm
so-
singed.
Okay.
The
As long
evil-
as the commissar is still alive, you know, if the commissar dies, we're gonna have issues. Gutgash is gonna be fundamentally useless.
Yeah, the evil murder dragon demon is trying to melt and eat the tank and everyone inside of it.
Gutgash has got to shoot him again then. It's my turn, right?
Well, this is the second one.
It is your turn. Yes.
So Gutgasha has the same bonuses as he had the last time?
Yes. With a plus 85. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Plus
Mhm.
85, Mr. Nod, plus 130.
Let's see. Oh, this guy does have his dodge, so he's going to he's going to save that for the big fuck off cannon that is pointing right at his stomach right now.
Gutgash, you're gonna shoot.
Yep. That is 6 of the wow, words. 5 degrees of success with the plus 85. So 6 hits because of twin linked. I have not had enough coffee apparently. Go ahead and roll 2d5 for the critical effects. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. All right. And then give me a d10 plus 6. As you have hit something kind of important in this thing's well, it would be its chest cavity if it was a living thing. Mister?
Yes, what?
Can you give me a D10 plus 6? All right, that is some good damage. Some very good damage, actually. And I believe that brings us to the Commissar.
Well, I pat the flames out on my hat, and I'm gonna be just standing in front of this thing, my inspiring self. Uh-huh. And I'm assuming since it like breathed fire down on the tank, it is within melee range of me.
Yes.
I engage it with my chainsword and make swift attacks against it.
All right. Go ahead and roll that.
Okay.
Yep.
That's 5. And then what's the
Yep,
size?
that'll
Bonus?
it's a plus 50.
Okay.
Oh, I saw the 36. I thought that was your roll.
No, the 36 is me being inspiring. The 61 into it up to 96.
Got a 96.
Yeah, and then I get an extra hit per every 2 attacks. I think that's 4 hits or 3. That'd be what, 2 hits then? 3? What's a degree of success?
Degree of success is every 10 below the required number.
So that's 3 successes, so I should get 2 hits total then.
Yes.
Okay. So it's those 2 hits with and 2.
And then you also add your strength bonus to that in melee.
Isn't that the plus 2?
Isn't the chainsword already a plus 2?
I don't know. I thought let me double check. This is the first time I've had a chance to actually use it. Normally we kill everything. You're right, it is. Yeah, so it's a plus 2 to both of those then. Additionally.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it's the first time we've actually got something that's gotten close enough that I get to hit it with my sword. Normally anything that gets close just dies.
Yeah, funny how that works. Armored battalions don't tend to have much use for melee weapons.
Every trooper deserves a chainsword. Unfortunately, not every trooper can have a chainsword.
That sounds like heresy.
No, just realities of manufacturing.
To be fair, I'm basically fighting a chaotic flame tank with a sword.
I need to find the drive me closer. I want to hit them with my sword meme.
We didn't have to fucking move. That's the funny part. It came to me.
All right. Was there anything else, or is
That was it.
that what your?
Yeah, the inspiration's a half action. The swift attack is a half action.
Right. All right. That brings us to Arcan.
That number's not big enough. I'm going to use a fate point.
What should be 100 now?
This is better.
It is going to try to dodge.
Oh.
But it is very large.
Very. That's. Yeah.
Yeah, no. All right. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. There's not enough shots out of that, actually.
So what?
Your main gun goes through like 40 rounds a second.
Oh, you mean the GIF?
Sorry, the what?
Shut up. I can't hear you over the sound of my bird.
I can't hear you over the sound of you being wrong. Besides Gilbert, I'm contractually obligated to agree with him. I am the warp and all heresy.
I know where you live.
I'll go ahead and add another insanity point in my character right now.
Go ahead and add 2d10 corruption while you're at it. For no reason at all. You're right, 3d10.
That's what I get for arguing with the warp.
All right. That's your turn, Arcan?
That is my turn. I mean, unless I get a chance to shoot again. I mean, I'll
You
take that.
will in a couple minutes.
No.
Mute
Tech Freeze,
Theta.
make this shoot faster.
Yes?
More
It
DACA.
is, it is your turn, Mute Theta. It seems your gunner has gone orcish.
I am going to appease the shit out of this thing's machine spirit. We're going to make it as bellicose as possible.
Mhm.
Stoke the fires of the Omnissiah's fury.
Hmm.
Good gesture just wants to shoot it.
Come on, Gilbert, roll your tech use.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, just double checking. Let's see here. 60 plus 30, 90.
Did you add that 10 from being inspired?
I didn't.
Aha, plus 100.
Okay. Yeah, indeed. So I have to roll a 100-sided die and roll lower than 100.
I mean, technically, a 96 and above always fails, but I've been going with only 100 all auto fails. All right. Yeah. Uh-huh. Arcan, the rate of fire is going to go up to 30,
Oh, yeah.
and the storm will add an extra, so a second extra shot per degree of success for the round.
A second extra shot. So, it'd be.
So each degree of success is going to be 3 shots.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Anything else, Mutheta?
Nay.
All right, so your heavy gunner turned into an orc, and your tech priest turned into a horse. Commissar, you might want to consider getting out of the warp soon.
Wait, what?
Well, I'm looking for an off ramp, but I haven't seen one yet.
Seriously?
No.
Oh no. Kakasha losing his mind. He's seeing things the warp is crazy.
of our squad then lights him up.
Yes, and I am figuring out where this DM with the bot keeps going, because I am really good at losing something that doesn't move. And this one does not seem to fare nearly as well to your squad's concentrated fire. It's not enough to kill it, but it is definitely feeling a lot of the heavy weapons fire. Also, a significant chunk of its front armor that has been in the face of the Stormlord's gun is starting to melt off. The molten demon slag is not helping the inside of the tank cool down at all. Speaking of which, could everyone in the tank give me a toughness test?
This is against like heat.
Yes.
I think I'm immune to that because I'm a machine.
Oh.
Now, do I have to make the check
So-
given that I'm like not all the way in the tank, like my upper body is just not in it?
I'm tempted to say no because you're only half in the tank, but that's also the only place for the heat to go out.
Ah, good point.
But this is the warp. Who's to say it really needs to leave via the open hatch?
I don't like the implications of that.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry, Commissar. Having something be able to escape doesn't mean that other things can go in the same way. That would be silly.
Well, no, because heat has to go somewhere, and if it's not coming out the hatch, it means it's going into something like the ammo case. I would rather all
you've
of
only
the
got, like-
shells not cook off.
You've only got like 14,000 shots that are the size of your head each.
I know.
All right. Arcan, Gasha, can you give me a toughness test?
Why, certainly.
No, never mind. Gasha's not in the tank. Arcan, I still need yours though.
Roger, Dodger. Haha.
Uh-huh. All right. Yeah, Commissar. This heretical warp heat is pretty fucking toasty, and it is sapping a bit of your strength. You are going to get one level of fatigue from that,
Okay.
but for the time being, there are no other effects from it.
Okay.
All right. And now, I believe that was the end of the bottom of the initiative, which is back to the dragon. You know what? It might not be the most tactically sound plan, but this dragon's taking offense that a mere mortal is daring to fight it with just a chainsword. It's going to try and pull the commissar out of the tank.
Okay.
And I am going to double check how grapples work in this. Or if they even do.
Okay. Well. Do I have a chance to parry it?
I will look into that.
Okay.
2.5 grapple. See, grappling page 251. Uh, uh, A grapple is a melee attack that uses either a charge action or a standard attack action. Makes a weapon skill test as normal. May use a reaction if able to avoid the attack. Um, bu- 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 So it doesn't specify what you use to avoid being grappled, so I'll allow a parry.
All right, then I shall attempt to parry it.
All right, good luck. Having a fatigue gives a -10.
Mm-hmm. Does his size give me a bonus for a parry check, or just attacks?
I think it's only supposed to be for attacks, but we'll go with a +25. It's hard for him to hide what he's doing at all.
I'm gonna fake point that. All right, I parry it like the filthy casual he is.
All right. Yeah, so this Helldrake tries to reach down and just pluck you out of the tank. Each one of its claws is the size of you in your entirety. That doesn't stop you from just smacking its hand away. It's going to use its other half action to just try and punch you.
Well, like I'm out of my. I only get one reaction, right?
Yes.
Okay. Well.
uh, it needed a 62 to hit. All right. Well,
The commissar is blessed. Praise be the emperor.
all right. Gut Gasha. Mister. Mister.
As he stares blankly into the void, drooling.
Pretty lights have distracted them.
Shoota!
All right. We will get back to Gut Gasha when Mister gets back. Commissar.
Okay. Well, obviously, I'm gonna stand there, just you know, looking commissarial in front of the chaotic flame tank thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to hit it with the chainsword again.
Mm-hmm. Out of curiosity, what was that first D100 for?
Oh, I thought the 63 was going to hit. That's my refractor field. If I roll less than a 30, it just negates the attack entirely.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, what on the attack, what's the size bonus?
50 for the size.
Alright, and this is a swift attack, so every 2. I don't know why I rolled it twice. We'll just go with that first one. I was getting ahead of myself. I believe that's 3 hits. Oh wait, no, that -10 didn't throw off my math. I think that's still just 2 hits with the chainsword.
See, that's 40, 30, 80, 86.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 13 and 10, pen 2 rending.
Go ahead and roll me a d10. All right. Yeah, you cut into an important looking cable in its hand as it's kind of drawing back from getting parried and then missing. And there's some weird demon warp sauce leaking out. Doesn't look good for anyone involved, but looks worse for the Helldrake than it does for you. As long as you don't touch it.
Uh-huh.
Alright, anything else?
No, it was both my half actions.
Alright. Mister, are you here?
Yeah, I am back. I'm sorry.
Alright, wonderful. The Commissar has parried the dragon that is made out of demons and metal and counterattacked. It is your turn.
I mean, I have so many options. I think I will just point my twin cannons at this thing and open it up.
You're taking the Master Chief approach, I see.
Yeah,
Changing things up. You're going to try shooting your way out.
yeah. I'm just gonna try to shoot my way out. Yes, that's a lot of hits.
Yep. Yep.
Like
Uh,
7, right?
yes. But that should be a 142, not 192. I think you added this size bonus twice. Not that it's going to change how many times you hit the thing.
You get an 80 from size, right? And then a 50 from close range.
No,
That's
it's 80
It's
total.
it's 50
80.
from size and 30 from point blank for a total of 80.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you
Yeah,
still
it
hit
should
it a
be
shit ton, but
142. Yeah, it should be 142 instead of 150.
Yeah, I
192.
think I just explained it weird the first time.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be the first thing I've explained weird today. All right. Can you go ahead and roll me 7d10? Mister?
Yes, what?
Can you roll another 7d10?
Am I short?
This thing is at the point where any damage that goes through is causing critical effects.
So I roll 7d10?
Yeah, we've cracked the shell of the spicy lobster, and now we're just buttering up the meat.
Uh-huh. Oh, hey, Valdrick.
How's it going?
No, you know.
Fighting chaos,
let's see.
dragons and melee. It was fun.
Sounds fun.
I'm good.
That's...
Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So this is very not good for the Helldrake because Mr. put a shot through its leg that has basically crippled that leg. Ripped off about half of its front armor, which was already almost half ripped off. So its front hull plating is about as strong as infantry's flak armor now. And it is also on fire. More on fire than it always was. Oh, and it's in the process of exploding. It is a very unpleasant time to be this Helldrake, but it's not dead. Yet. And I think Arcane's about to fix that.
yes.
Can someone roll initiative for me?
You might not need to. This thing is on its last legs, but you got a 14.
Well, it's got more legs. Gut Gash didn't shoot them all.
It's a Helldrake. It's got like 8 legs.
And it's on the last of them.
I think they actually only have 4. Maybe it was 4 wings. I don't remember. But Arcan, go ahead and begin unscrewing the pommels of your sword so you can end it rightly.
I don't have a sword. I'm gonna borrow the commissar's.
Hmm.
Mm,
He
nah,
actually did
I'm gonna
say
use
that.
another
In it.
fate point.
That was probably one of the greatest lies he said.
That's better.
There you go. Kill, maim, destroy.
Kill, maim, burn. Kill, maim, burn.
Oh,
Sounding kind of Cornite.
Well, yeah. So it was 3 hits per degree of success, and what was it, another dice?
Uh,
Damage?
the damage stays the same, but you're basically just going to be looking for a 9 or 10 on the critical effects to kill it.
Right, but
It-
it was that because there was 2 effects, and for some reason I'm blanking on the first one.
There's only one
Technically,
effect right now.
Oh, there's only one effect. All right.
Hmm.
That was a lot of hits. That was a lot of hits.
Yeah, this thing's got a magazine size of 14,000, and that doesn't last long.
That's a lot of hits.
The thing's
Punch it.
main gun is basically 3 A10s duct taped together. Also, the critical effects are D10s,
No, D10s.
and that's for all damage that goes through,
So what?
which is all of those.
All of those. Okay.
Yeah, you get 30 D10, and you got a 1 in 5 chance of getting a 10, or 9 or 10.
Well, did it.
Yeah, yeah. Ooh, is 10 the explode one? Vehicle's ammo supply, reactor, or fuel supply takes a direct hit, and the vehicle erupts from within. Shards of molten metal are sent flying in every direction. This vehicle is reduced to a smoking crater. Vehicle is destroyed and cannot be repaired. All right. Yeah, you either hit the demon or what is powering the machine, or maybe both. Probably both, with how much ammo you just put into the thing's torso at literal point blank, and it
Yeah.
blows the fuck up in spectacular fashion. Yeah, there's the pencil tool. And this thing, boom, very dead. Artistic rendition. All right, and the party is out of initiative.
Why don't we pop open the hatches, let the tank cool down. Let's like back it up a little bit to get away from the flaming corpses of the dragons.
Now I'm gonna have the driver like run it over a little bit just to make
Just
sure
punch a hole
drop it in,
through it.
and then back
And
up.
just you ever like the Family Guy scene? Somebody please. I know somebody has the glyph of him with the back, the forklift and the whale. We'll do that.
Also, can Mu Theta patch me up? I took a bit of a pound in there.
That's what she said. That wouldn't work.
So, what's the difficulty of patching up my commissar with the advanced medical kit?
Well, I'm only like lightly wounded because I have the auto sanguine stuff.
When you get that done, could Gasha get healed? He was never healed from last time. From the hole being punched in him from last week.
How fucked up are you?
Gasha?
Yeah.
He has a scab that's holding his life together.
Okay, I need to know how fucked up that is because it changes the difficulty of my check.
I'm pretty sure that's
Very
critical damage.
fucked up. I have
Mister, do you
kind
have
of- I have no fatigue.
any wounds left, or have you
I
gone
have
through all of it?
I have 4 wounds current.
All right, so he's only heavily wounded.
Yes, out of 27. Yes, you hit me with one big thing last week, and nobody ever healed me.
Yeah, you probably had it coming. All right, so what's the malice on that sleuth?
Good question. I will have to find that in the book. I think it's a -10 or something. Skill descriptions, Medicaid. First aid, heavily damaged. -10 penalty if the patient is heavily damaged, and another -10 for every point of critical damage. So he's only heavily damaged, not critical, so it's only -10.
Remember that the kit does give you a +20 to the Medicaid check.
Yep.
Is that 74 when you were healing me?
First one's you, second one's Gasha.
And what's your intelligence bonus?
+6.
Oh, cool. So I'm full up.
How much do I get?
That's intelligence bonus, I think +1 plus degrees of success. Let me double check that.
It's int bonus plus 1 per success.
Okay. So that's 3 degrees of success plus an int bonus of 6 is 9 wounds back to Gasha. So if you had 4, that'd bring you to 13, right around half health.
Yay!
All right. Oh, the health rigs have been destroyed. I'm not going to bother trying to fish the Stormlord out. Fuck, that's what I did. I need to find the Stormlord again and get the scale right. Ish. I'm not going to get the scale right. I'm just going to guess. It's going to be a problem for later. There. Oh. Good enough. All right. What would you like to do from here?
Shall go left.
Left it is. Chug, 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 chug. And as the Stormlord is chugging along, Mu Theta, that box starts crackling again with some static. And anyone with a Vox piece would also get static on every frequency. Mu Theta, do you have a Vox bead or a Vox caster?
Yeah, probably built in.
All right. And are you still pondering the doohickeys in the box?
The Blackstone?
The black metal of some sort. That's certainly not just Blackstone, because that would be silly.
I mean, I put it back in the box, and I'm currently, plugged into the Stormlord.
All right. Yeah, so you and the Commissar and the Gunner. Arken, do you have a Vox Beat or a Voxcaster?
Nope, I just have that null bead.
Yeah, so
Yeah. I just got all my tech
Mutheta,
priestiness.
Mutheta and Commissar Mosub would hear a familiar and very snobbish voice of that fucking knife here that was at the logistics base coming over the Vox. And they're calling out for that fucking insane commissar and tech priest that got lost.
Okay, well, I key up the mic. This is Commissar Mossab. Go ahead.
Great. We've been requested by your colonel to come pick you up. And given everything that has happened, we have a mutual interest in your survival. Can you find a way to get us coordinates to you? Or some kind of signal. I don't really care what it is. I want to be out of here as soon as possible.
Do you know where that warp portal that kicked out into the warp here?
We can guess. It's not an exact science outside of the webways. At least not on short notice like this.
Well, unfortunately, this being the warp, that's the closest to a fixed point I have to give you coordinates because we've been fighting our way through the warp from that position to the southwest. We can return to that position if that helps you out.
We're going to be making a new path there. You should stay a couple kilometers away. We'll be there soon to pick you up.
Roger, we'll leave the comlink open. You should be able to home in on our signals. And if warp denizens get within our line of sight, you can probably just follow the sounds of battle.
Good. I'll make sure you don't get caught up in this. Right.
I do check with Arkin. Hey, Arkin, are we at least like a couple of kilometers away from where we came into the warp from?
I don't know how to operate vehicles, Commissar. I don't know how to navigate.
Well, I guess we're holding this position then. We're probably safe here.
All right,
Uh,
driver, stop.
the driver does stop when asked to, and he says we're a little more than 1 kilometer if estimates hold true here.
Oh yeah, sorry, you'd probably have the odometer right there. Move us another kilometer south, if you would. We'll just follow this tunnel for another kilometer, and then we'll hold there. That is what the voice on the Vox said was our safe distance.
As you wish, Commissar. And he will. I should have grabbed this. It's just deleting everything. And he starts driving south. And things are chugging along and chugging along. And if I could get perception tests from everyone. Psyker, you can also use Sign of Science because you're in the warp.
Can someone roll a 61 or less for me?
You got a 4 on that.
Assuming I'm inspired.
I would be inspiring because that's about all I'm good for. Looking pretty and distracting tanks with. Because I am not perceptive.
Right. I will. Well, anyone who got any degree of success won't be at all surprised. And with was it a 4 on a 61?
Plus 2 extra degrees.
Yeah, you are well aware of this, as I will need to get back to my computer because I have too much stuff going on around the house right now. All right.
Am I aware
So,
of it with enough time to warn people of whatever it is?
yes. As the cave gets weird and fleshy around half a kilometer and starts getting different colors. Down here, you see a little branching path. It's a small one, but got sneezing socks. Don't do it. But you do see a bunch of little bastard mans. I need to find a better way for this. Fuck each one of these like 5 people. Bunch of little bastard man's cultists looks like they're staging an ambush. And you'd be a little bit higher up. And you're about 100 meters away when you notice these little bastard mans. And you are able to tell everyone that they are like, right there and point out the little crevice they're hiding in.
Light them up.
That
Are we
sounds like
rolling
an
initiative?
initiative roll. Yeah.
Can someone roll for me?
Why am I rolling D100s? Am I just going crazy?
Yes.
You're right.
You
What
want to
got to me?
give the enemies the best initiative they can get.
Oh my god, I'm a mess. All right.
Mister.
Yeah, what?
Initiative.
Oh, okay.
They're trying to ambush us and failed horribly, so we're just going to shoot the shit out of them. if I'm going first, yeah. Or is there more?
Yep.
Okay, just making sure.
No?
But I'll be my inspired self. And then I'm just gonna give the guys, whoever is out in front, I'm just hosing down the cultists. I'm guessing there's no size bonus, and because they're at 100 meters, no range bonus.
They are just schmucks. Yeah, no size bonus.
Well, I scare the shit out of them, but miss. Incendiary
Yeah, all of
boulder
them.
rounds are just hitting the walls.
All of them in front are ducking for cover, and the fleshy walls being on fire are definitely not a pleasant odor.
All right, but that's it for me.
But this is the warp. There's like a 50-50 chance at worst that they're into that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Mu Theta.
All right. I shall render the machine spirit bellicose.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. Yeah, all right. The machine spirit seems to be a little bit lethargic at the moment, but it does respond to your appeasements. And Arcan, you're going to have a +10 to hit, and all your damage is going to be at +2 for this round on the main gun. All right. Anything else? Mu Theta, anything else?
No, that's it.
All right. But next would be Gut Gasha.
I guess I shoot. My bonuses.
They're at 100 meters, which I believe is short range for you. That's a +10. The Commissar's Inspiration is another +10. You can half action aim for a +10. Full auto is a -10, and you can Comrade Volley Fire for a +5 for a +25. So you'd be like
What's the
here,
bonuses altogether?
+25.
How many hits is that?
That will be 4 degrees of success for 5 hits.
Penetration of 5.
All right. Yeah, you can pour rounds into these poor schmucks, and you just wipe out the squad. And a little bit goes through that squad and into that squad. And they are very displeased. Mostly because you just showered them with the shrapnel of their former schmuck buddies. All right. That is Gutgasha Valdrick.
All right. So we're 100 meters away.
Yes, roughly.
I'd like to try Inferno, but I don't think that I have the range at 6 psi. But I think Sunbeam would work.
Well, you can always push your powers. You're only in the warp. What could possibly go wrong?
Well, either it's times 20 and it works, or it's times 10 and not even pushing powers is enough to get the reach.
Is it Sunburst?
Inferno is
Oh,
the primary one I'm looking there. And then
Inferno's dead.
if that doesn't work, yeah. Sunbeam or Sunburst?
Sunburst is 20 times psi rating.
All right. Then I can get them without pushing my powers.
But you can push your powers.
But I don't think that's necessary, and it's a bit risky at the moment.
What's life without a little risk?
You want to make sure those heretics die very dead, don't you?
But the priority is making sure we're alive and well.
No, no, it's better to die for the Emperor than to live for yourself, isn't it?
It's better to live and fight for the Emperor than to give the enemy a kill. So, someone roll a 86 or less.
And don't worry about the Psyker having a philosophical debate with himself in the warp. I'm sure everything's fine.
Oh no, the Psyker's attempting to self-actualize. Quick,
Ah!
shoot him.
Shoot him!
So
Alright.
I
When the
think-
hit start yet?
I think 9 degrees of success is a hit.
For Sunburst, I think that's like an extra hit per degree of success.
Second pulls his heat inside his soldier into the pot. Okay, right. I don't. Psychic Storm. Where is that? Power format. Psychic Storm is where? It's not the Vortex of Doom, strangely enough. I don't see where Psychic Storm is. Psychic powers and only warp siren.
All right, so I'm back.
Here
Psychic
we go.
Storm. Number of psychic bolts equal to degrees of success. cannot exceed Psyker's die rating. So I get 6 hits.
All right, so Bolt, Barrage, and Storm is basically just rate of fire.
All right. 6 different targets if applicable.
Yep, you can get your 6 targets.
I set them all on fire.
Yeah, they are on fire. And there's just this one less group.
Oh, they're all dead?
Well, 3/4 of them are dead.
All right.
All right. That brings us to Arc, and I believe, unless there's something else you have, Valdric.
I shoot one.
Oh, go ahead. Uh-huh. Roll your damage, funny man. Mm-hmm.
9 damage, pen 1.
Yeah, that looks like it hurt him. But he is still standing.
Darn. Oh, well, that's it.
That is it for the Psyker. Arcan.
Fires the guns.
Fire the guns.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Is that 3? Or 2?
3.
3.
Yeah. Uh-huh. There is the critical effects table for corpses. Power the explosion runs flesh and bone with horrific results as their flesh and bone don't exist anymore. That last guy got gooped. Oof. All right. And was that your full action?
Yep, that's the full action.
All right. Arcan failed ambusher 1 was very true to form. They completely failed their ambush. Failed ambusher 2. Where did I put this picture? Right, we're just gonna go with this one. Don't mind that. I'm sure it's nothing to be concerned about. Chaos Terminators aren't real. They can't hurt you, except for when they can.
which is often.
Yeah, as these 4 guys whoop in at about 50 meters from you, because the schmucks that were supposed to throw the beacon for them to go to got mulched, and they just kind of guessed. All right. But that is their full round action, and things did not go very well for them. Commissar.
Well, the enemy has presented himself in front of us. This makes finding him a lot easier. So I inspire everybody, and then I just light them the fuck up.
All right. You got a group at 30, 40, 50, and 60 meters. So we'll just round it out to keep it easy.
Okay, closest one. The semi-auto burst. Size bonus?
Plus 20. These guys are roughly the size of Gutgasha.
And so 30 out of 100 meter range is plus 10 for a range.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, I think I hit him 3 times.
Oh. That's 76 as your target, and you rolled a 13. Yeah.
So that is that 10-4 with the incendiaries.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he is on fire. He does not seem too thrilled about that. But that is his turn. Wow, what am I talking about? That's not even his round in initiative.
Excellent, I
That
go
is
again.
his roll. All right. Is that your? Oh, right. Critical effects. God, I am a fucking mess up today. Target is blown back 1d5 meters. Go ahead and roll a d5. All right. This guy is yoked the fuck back. Uh-huh. All right. And that is both your half actions, question mark?
Yes, inspiration and shooting the shit out of that closest Terminator.
Wonderful. Mu Theta.
Well, render the machine spirit bellicose. $98.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. The machine spirit seems to be having a markedly worse day since the Helldrake has set its insides on fire.
Hmm.
Anything else you'd like to do?
Nope.
All right. Gutgasha.
Yes.
Mister.
Yes, I
It is
shoot.
your. All right. There are big, scary bastards, but they're not bigger than you. They're not scarier than you. They're not scarier than the commissar. They're actually not really that scary. After all, they're dumb enough to be heretics.
I shoot.
All right.
Same
They
as last
are.
time.
Not quite. The closest one is 35 meters, so he's just out of point blank. But you can use a half action to move forward a little bit instead of aiming to get him back into point blank.
Okay.
You get a plus 20 from their size. Be up here. So point blank is a plus 30, plus 20 from size, minus 10 from full auto. You can't have action aim because you have action moved. Comrade volley fire, you got a plus 45.
All right. How many hits did I get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
That is 5 hits.
5. Cool.
All right. Boom. There is, all right. As you just lay into this closest guy to you, you knock him back a couple meters, you knock him down, and you also put several shots into his head and upper body, and he is very dead and very, very goopy. And apparently the Ogren multi-classed into Wizard because he just polymorphed that guy into Chunky Salsa.
Guess he's on the fast track to the librarian tract, you know?
All right. Valdrick.
All right. So what's left?
3 Terminator Chaos Space Marines. One is injured and on fire, the other 2 are unhurt.
Can I get multiple of them with a 6-meter radius?
The closest 2 are 10 meters apart.
Well, 6-meter radius is a 12-meter diameter.
Yeah. You could put it in the middle of them. That would get 2 of them.
Yeah. Inferno.
All right. Go ahead and roll it. Mm-hmm.
I don't like that number.
Mm-hmm.
I did that. God.
And then it got worse.
Well, I guess fate disagreed.
Yeah.
Hey, can you go ahead and roll me Psychic Phenomena?
I mean, fate doesn't force you to take the worst one, right?
For oh no, you're in the warp. Psychic Phenomena is just going off of a coin flip right now.
Oh,
It's basically been since you entered the warp. I've been rolling a d2, and on odds, I've been having you roll phenomena. You still get
It-
favored by the
the
warp
ver-
if you want.
Hmm?
You
Yeah, I forgot to roll the second one, and I was like, oh god, 100. Wait, I get. Yeah, I get saved by favor.
Yeah, I didn't see the 100 at first. All right. Oh. Uh-huh.
Are there any
Uh-huh.
animals here?
I mean, the Ogren's not far from one.
I think the Ogren's just on the right side of the line.
Yeah, he's one bad day as far as his ability to count to 2 goes from being an animal, but he's still a person for now. All right. But that aura of taint is a little bit unnerving, even if it's not enough to frighten creatures of higher intelligence. Where is the list I keep for initiative? There it is. All right. Anything else, Faldrick?
I guess I'll shoot one of them.
All right. Closest, farthest, middle. Closest one is hurt.
Closest.
Closest it is. Closest one is at 35 meters range, so that should be short range.
So that's a +10.
Yep.
And then he's a big guy.
He's a big guy. He got a +20. I think an 8 will hit.
Seven pen, one felling.
Uh-huh. That shot just gets absorbed by his monstrously large armor. All right. And that's your 2 half actions.
Unfortunately, yeah.
All right. Arcan.
I'm gonna target the far one.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And that was the far one?
Yeah, it's the far one.
Yeah. Uh-huh. He is very turned into goop.
Yeah, but he could have been goopier.
It could have been. Not by much. And a little bit of shrapnel hits him and he's even goopier. All right. But that's both your half actions for that.
Uh-huh.
Field Ambusher 1 is very dead. These guys can't run, so they're going to stride on up. And they're going to be firing their wrist-mounted bolters. One at the Commissar and one at Gutgasha. Commissar. That will hit. Would you like to dodge?
I don't need to.
Do we still have the power field?
That you do. All right. Then at Gutgasha, they miss pretty bad, despite him being a very large target. These guys are clearly not good at their job, unless their job is to suck at fighting. Commissar.
Well,
Oh, they were also on fire.
oh yeah, that's right, they were.
All right, that hurts him, but not by much. Commissar, now it's your turn.
All right. Well, I continue being inspiring. I mean, look at these guys; can't even hit us.
They couldn't hit the broadside of a Bane blade.
And apparently, just standing there, just having them all miss as they shoot at us is very inspiring. So I'm going to shoot back at that close one again.
All right, he is inside of 30 meters.
So is that point blank for a Vulcan at 100? What's point blank for 100 range?
10%, so it'd be
Okay, so
inside
no.
of 10.
So it's just the plus 10 from
Just short.
close. And 20 for size?
Yes.
Ha.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, this is at pen 4.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Critical effects. Uh-huh. Yep. Uh-huh. Fire the explosion reflecting both horrific assault, challenging toughness test, or suffer from blood loss and be stunned. I think he's got other problems because he lost all of his blood and he doesn't get another turn.
Indeed.
All right. Yeah. All right. Which brings us to Mu Theta.
You can't prove it's me.
Yes, I can. I'm the GM.
All right. I shall render the machine spirit bellicose. I shall stoke the fires of its reactor core.
Perform the rites of percussive maintenance. All right. Yeah, uh-huh. Uh-huh. Ooh, this is a funny one. The machine spirit's mad now. Not at you, at the heretics. Go ahead and make an attack with the main gun.
Me or Mew?
Mu Theta.
Oh.
Just a ballistic check.
Ballistic skill test with a plus 20. Then another plus 20 from their size. And where did I?
And plus 10 from the commissar.
Where the hell
So
did
I
I
got-
put the stats for this
I
guy?
got 10 out of 90.
16 hits.
What?
'Cause it's
Yeah.
2 hits per degree of success.
Gilbert, this is like 3 attempts duct taped together.
Okay, what's that damage roll?
A lot.
16d what? D10?
Just scroll up to, because it's also tearing. So scroll up to my damage, copy the roll, and then just make it 16 instead of 4.
I think there's also a little bit of damage you add from Talon Sarkhan that Mu Theta wouldn't.
Oh yeah. I think you subtract 5 from what I put on the end there.
What's the keep highest to? I taking that off? Or am I keeping that
No.
on?
That's tearing.
That's. I need to restart Discord because it just froze. I'll be back in a minute.
Is that sufficient for you?
Yes.
Is that even correct? That doesn't feel right.
Yeah. Yeah, that is because it's double that because it's the gun. It's crazy.
You know,
And
I
then,
just feel like at this point the A10 guns are going off. We both look at each other inside the tank. And just...
It's like fuck yeah.
All right. Can you guys hear me?
Yep, I can hear.
Yes.
Yeah, Museta. I think, strangely enough, this guy is super fucking dead. There's not even a smear left of him.
Yee.
All right. Do. Well, we are now out of initiative. And as the machine spirit puts the last couple mega bolt shells into that heretic, there's an unnerving, like stretching feeling. And something above you, it's making some like loud mechanical whining noise.
Like a
What's that?
siege drill?
Um, more like reality and unreality coming to odds. And neither one's really winning right now.
Ah, well, that's expected then.
Yeah, the Kriegsman will just continue plodding along down the tunnel. And he will let you know after a couple of minutes that you've reached roughly 2 kilometers from the portal entrance.
All right. Yeah, his order is to stop, and we'll defend here.
All right. Hey, Psyker, can you give me a sign of science test? Okay. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Yeah, this is a weird, new, unnatural feeling for you, like many things relating to the warp are. But you chalk it up to the Eldar being fucking Eldar. Something is fighting the warp with the warp to destroy the warp to some degree. Not destroy it, but reduce its effectiveness in God, how do I use words? That's a trick, I don't. Uh, it's using the Immaterium to fight the Immaterium in order to break the Immaterium's hold on the material realm. If that makes any sense. And if it doesn't, that also tracks. It's 40k with a warp.
It's like putting a fire out by dumping diesel on it.
Yeah. Which technically it can work.
But people do get real scary when you start running towards the fire with a 50-gallon drum of diesel.
Yeah. But you know, someone is using warp weapons to tear through the warp. And you're pretty sure they are doing the equivalent of a lance strike to make a dynamic entry.
No one feels like it's doing a lance strike on the warp with the warp. It's going to be a very dynamic entry.
Hmm.
And then the warp gets very bright and very warm. Then the radio crackles to life. Did you have something you wanted to say, Valdrick?
Sounds like they're here.
Yeah.
I certainly hope.
Yeah, the Vox crackles to life, and the Eldar comes over the Vox and says, "Oh, we've made an entrance to best we can tell the right place. You should be able to find us pretty easily. Make it quick if you can."
On our way. And I tell the Kriesman to head towards the warp thingamabob that is probably behind us now.
Uh-huh. Then, if everyone could go ahead and give me first a willpower test, and second, what was it? Where is the skills list? Skill. Here we go. Navigate warp. And I think this would count as navigating without the aid of any equipment or maps, which would be a -20 on navigate warp.
Can I assist with science? I'll be their equipment and or map.
You know what? I'll allow it. That'll bring it to a -10 for everybody.
So all of us have to make a navigate warp check?
Everyone can. Everyone needs to make the willpower.
Gotcha.
6 degrees. Any bonuses to willpower?
And I failed both.
There's 0.
No bonuses to the willpower.
What about inspiration?
Yeah, you would be assumed to have Commissar's inspiration. All right. Let's see. All right, so that's a lot of rolls, and I can't tell how they're organized. How many people failed their willpower test?
I did.
Have you been
I
hurt
did.
since you went through the portal?
I've not been hurt this entire campaign.
All right. Go ahead and give me a D10 Arcan. And Commissar, go ahead and give me a D100. Mhm. 67. Where did I put that table? Uh-huh. All right. Oh, this one's not that different, actually. All right. No, I'm looking at the wrong table. Where is... Fuck, I'm just gonna look for the index. I give up.
What are you looking for?
Page 309. Okay. Oh, it's only at 30 corruption points. Okay. So Arcan, go ahead and mark up 8 corruption points.
Oh,
Commissar.
cool. I'm at 13.
Ah, wonderful. Commissar, go ahead and mark up 6 corruption points. I thought that mutations were at every 10, but they're every 30.
Oh, thank God. I mean, thank the Emperor.
Okay,
Got
it's
it.
just 6 for me then.
All right. And then, did anybody succeed on the navigate warp test?
Let's say Gutgasha did.
Gosh, a pass.
All right. Gutgasha, you're not used to using your brain for thinking, but you're pretty smart for an Ogryn, apparently. If you're going somewhere and then you want to go back, you can just turn around and go there. And yeah, sure, maybe it's the warp and weird stuff happens, but so what? The Emperor
Yeah, we-
wants you to go back, so you can just go back.
Yeah, we go back.
Gutgasha's path will take you through several walls, but it will get you back to the portal. It's going to be disgusting, and it's going to take forever to get the warp goop off of the tank.
That's what flamers are for.
That's why it's only taking forever. All right. Yeah, you are able to get back to roughly where the portal was. As you get to about 200 meters, based off the driver's estimates, and you turn a corner, the cave that you've been following through not only stops being weird and fleshy, it stops existing. And there's just a vertical hole. And you look up and you look down. As you look down, there is the bow of a Eldar Voidcraft flying towards you.
Prepare for
It'll
boarding actions.
slowly. Yeah, it'll slowly coast on up to the hole that your Stormlord is parked at, and it'll open a side door. And the Eldar you were on the Vox with will be at the airlock in a void suit, and he'll yell over, "We don't really have a way to get you here, so I'll leave that up to you to figure out. But this is your ride. Best one you'll get in these parts."
Is the space in the airlock big enough to fit the tank?
Rough estimates, yeah, it'll be a pretty tight fit, but it should make it.
Okay, turn the turret around, fire back. That's our thrust. Go, go, go.
Can do. Turn 180, fire.
All right. Well, this isn't technically operating or navigating a void craft, but you are in the warp, going off of rules that only apply in the void. Go ahead and between the two of you, give me a operate voidcraft and a ballistic skill test. How you want to split it up is up to you guys.
You don't.
Any bonuses for ballistic? Besides the +10 from the commissar?
You're using a bolter minigun as a thrust source. You don't really have
Just wanted
any
to check.
bonuses. You're going so far off the intended role of this vehicle that not even the machine spirit really knows how to do it.
Commissar, what's your agility?
My agility is 31.
Cool, that's the same thing I got.
What do we need agility for?
Operate.
Doesn't Mutheta have like good operate skills?
Operate vehicle? God, no.
Oh no, that was Ruffles' character that had
It's
that.
Ruffles, yeah. If you want, the Kriegsman can do it. He's got a decent operate, but he's not really trained in Voidcraft, or you can use Mutheta's operate with intelligence instead of agility.
That sounds like it'd be better.
Also, should we use some fate points over here?
Well, I'm out of using fate points.
I have one fate point.
All right. I'll lend you a fate point.
Yeah, so I think we're
Reroll
gonna
that
have
85.
Mutheta intelligently operate our craft, and I think Arcan still has her best ballistic skill.
Well, it got better.
Here, you can use my fate point too, then.
Ooh.
No.
And Mufeta can use my other fate point.
Oh, okay.
Well, Arcan, you can use mine.
Right. So you reroll yours first.
As the Psyker, like, causes the fucking tank to buck just the way it needed to.
I should have invested in telekinesis.
Useless Psyker!
I'm not useless. I can burn things.
Anybody else have any fate points left over to give Arcan?
I mean,
I guess it does.
not to encourage things, but I'll let you take a fate point for just a D10. And don't worry about what the D10 is for.
I mean, I'll take the D10 first, just for the giggles.
Okay.
So I'll roll the roll first, and then the D10 after. Damn it.
What's wrong with you?
There's no limit on this. You can take it as many times. Ooh.
Oh boy.
You can take it
Oh,
as many
my vote.
times as you like.
Sure. There we
Take
go.
a D10 to re-roll the D10.
All right, so that's a 10 and a 5. Let me guess, that's corruption points.
Is everyone happy with their rolls?
Wait, why did you roll 2 D10s?
Because he was giving me, I can re-roll for a D10.
But
You're
didn't
in the
you just
warp.
roll
It's
one?
just weird.
What?
I mean, there's no limit on how many times you can do it. But you're in the warp. Strange things happen.
The strange things are corruption points.
Insanity.
Oh, okay, that's
Let
that's
the
better.
warp flow through you.
So when's the first mental disorder?
Good question. How high is your insanity?
How about you tell me when it starts?
Oh,
It's
look
a-
at that. It starts at 2. How strange.
21.
All right. Insanity. Where is I in the alphabet? Insanity,
Right
page
after
305. Well, that would help me if I knew where H is off the top of my head.
I can't help you there. How
Ba-ba-ba.
fun.
The more insanity points a character has, the more special lives become. Divided into traumas. Degrees of madness. Broad state of the character's mind, how close the edge has become. Ba-ba-ba. Oh. So, your degree of madness starting at 10 becomes unsettled.
Oh,
With a plus 10 to trauma modifier. Your first minor disorder starts at 40 insanity points, which your degree of madness then becomes disturbed. But you do not become down with the sickness. That's in the corruption track.
but I am this slightly perturbed, right?
You are unsettled. Yes.
It's a little
You're
sad.
no longer considered mentally stable, but you're not insane enough to be put out of commission forcibly.
Okay. Does that have anything like gameplay effects?
Trauma modifier. Mental trauma. Mental trauma.
Do I
Each
have to
time a
sing I Like
character's
Big
insanity
Guns and I Cannot Lie?
points. What was up?
Do I have to sing I Like Big Guns and I Cannot Lie each time I fire the main gun?
Roll me a D100. If you roll below 102, then yes.
So yes.
Yes,
Okay.
because it's funny, and I like that.
Fair enough.
Each time the character's insanity point total rises above another 10 points, must make a trauma test. Okay. Willpower test with a plus 10 for trauma. Just as pass. Character manages to cope without any effect.
Nope. I did not cope. I did the
Okay.
exact opposite of coping.
Table 9.8, mental traumas, adding 10 for every degree of failure.
That's 5
Ooh.
degrees of failure.
All right. Go ahead and roll me a D100 plus 50. Don't worry, these are mostly short term. 126. Oh boy.
No effect. No, seriously. The chart goes 101 to 120 and then 131 to 140. There's nothing listed for.
Huh.
I
You
think
know?
they typoed it.
They typoed it, but I like
Fell
it.
into the gap.
That's funny.
I
If
still
there's
understand
two,
each time I fire the gun, but I just fell into this gap of mental illness.
if there's two rules I will adhere to, it's the rule of cool and the rule of funny. If something's cool or funny enough, I'll allow it.
He went so insane that he came back to sanity.
Exactly. All right. Yeah, so don't worry about it. It's fine.
Okay, cool.
Oh, but you said you're at 21.
I did.
Go ahead and give me that other willpower plus 10 for reaching 20.
I coped.
Hey, you're fine. You still like big guns, but you're fine.
Oh yeah, yeah. That part's never gonna change.
All right. And then, did we did get success from the,
Operate and ballistics.
all right. Yeah, so, in a moment of unhinged effectiveness, Arcan is able to use the recoil of the 2 minigun bolters and a significant chunk of the ammo remaining. Or at least a significant chunk of in a normal vehicle standards of ammo. With your 14,000 rounds, you're fine. And Theta is able to guide the Stormlord not gently, but into the airlock. And the Eldar sees this coming, opens the inner airlock, and just kind of gets the hell out of the way
Runs forward.
and waits.
Correct.
But you're able to get the Stormlord into the airlock. And then it kind of just smacks on the back wall. The hangar door shuts behind the Stormlord. And then the Eldar in the airlock makes a call over the Eldar equivalent of their Voxnet because they're fucking Xenos and nothing they have is the right technology. And then you feel acceleration as the Voidcraft starts moving again. Then that weird mechanical whining. And you're pretty sure that is the Lance gun charging up to fire. And then you're very sure when it does fire, and it's very loud. And then things happen outside. Don't worry about it. All right. You just gonna be sitting in the Stormlord, or are you gonna go say hi to Xenos?
I like my guns. I like them big. I'm staying put.
Yeah, I mean, obviously they're taking us to the fleet. They're not exactly big fans of us, and we're even less fans of theirs. I think just sitting here in our Stormlord is an appropriate response.
Yeah. Yeah, the Eldar will just hang out in the hangar bay with you. Not in the Stormlord, but off to the side.
Well, yeah, we weren't going to let him in the Stormlord, but he can be nearby.
Naturally. And
Yeah.
then
And if they do decide to get perfidious, it has some ammo left.
oh, it's got plenty of ammo left. You only went through like 2,000 rounds getting here.
Yeah, there's like 7,000 left at least.
Right, 12,000. It has a starting magazine of 14,000.
No, I was being I was being conservative on the amount.
Well, yeah, you can't let the Night Fears know how much ammo you have, then they might start getting ideas.
Exactly.
Yeah, the Ghost Fleet makes enough jumps through the warp that you would know the feeling of translating into and out of the warp. There are a couple stops in and out of the warp, and it is going to take more than a day. So if you have any wounds that need to be restored, you can have those tended to while you're waiting. And the platoon in the back will start breaking out their rations.
Yeah, fortunately, we brought supplies. But no, I'm good.
Yeah,
That
so
that first aid completely healed me from the dragon fight.
yeah, so inside of a tank in the airlock of a warp craft, or a void craft, through the warp and likely the webway because they're Eldar, your sense of time is a little bit skewed, but you figure it's about a week by the time the Eldar calls you over your box and says, we'll be regrouping with your fleet within the day. With any luck, you'll be back with them and out of our hangar
Most
before long.
appreciated.
Well, your kind and mine don't have the kindest history towards each other, but we do have mutual goals on occasion.
The
If
arch
the
enemy is
chance
everyone's
occurs,
enemy.
Even
if the chance
themselves.
occurs to help each other against the arch enemy, as you call them, I don't see why we shouldn't.
Agreed.
Anyways, best of luck to you guys. And then,
Wow, we got called guys instead of monkey.
oh, the Eldar only calls one guy a monkey. That's because they know him. And it annoys that guy. It's funny. Because they're Eldar, and they're pricks.
My
This
leg
one's
is
just a more tolerant prick.
my leg is very asleep, and I'm profoundly unhappy about it.
Wake it
Yeah,
up, poke it with a stick.
that's Eldar fuckery right there. Making people's legs fall asleep.
Damn Eldar.
Besides, the Eldar have not considered one very crucial aspect.
What, that you have a tank inside their spaceship?
Well, partially, yes. But you recall how we got the tank aboard, yes? If they don't have another means to do it, they do understand how we plan to depart with the tank, yes?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I don't know if the Eldar have the equivalent of PAM rockets, but if they do, they might want to lend us some, because otherwise we have to make do with recoil. And it means it's going to be aiming right at the core of their ship.
As the what do paratroopers use? Is it red light then green light?
Yeah, red light to stand ready, green light to go.
Yeah. Red light comes on. They tell you it's going to be about 10 of your minutes before you're ready to launch, and a cargo lift brings
Oh,
up
no.
for. I need to figure out which one is the right size. I want to say Wraith Knights, but I think those are large. Wraith Guard. So it's the Eldar Wraithbone isn't a very widely understood material in the Imperium, but the fleet has enough contact with the Eldar that it's a known substance. And these Wraith Guard, which are known for being like shock troops and roughly the equivalent of power armor, 4 of them come to push your tank out of the airlock when the door opens.
Ah, excellent.
Way.
Yes, basically.
So they're basically just going to yeet us across the void to our fleet.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
With a
good thing
post-it
this
note
thing's
saying,
better
keep
type.
it, make sure you feed it. All right. But you are able to be caught by one of the cruisers within your fleet. And you are back to friendly territory.
Yay.
Ah, well, that was an adventure.
I'm gonna take a shower now because we've been, using the bathroom inside of our tank for like a week.
Yeah, it is a stinky tank.
It's funny that you guys were just watching the documentary about the poop cruise, actually.
There are these little red bags just that we left behind on the Eldar ship. They have no idea what they are, and then they open one and they realize what the fuck we did.
Monkey.
Well, fortunately, being an airlock, it's a relatively simple procedure to just shove them outside.
Oh yeah.
They make sure it's shoved outside after the tank. Crew's is gonna catch it, the little red bags too.
Compared to the shit we were smelling in the warp, that's downright pleasant.
Yeah, especially with Chaos Undivided, you got Slaneshi shit and Nurgle shit.
It's a lot of
Both
shit.
of them, both literal and figurative.
Yeah.
All right. But you are greeted after the tank is secured into the cruiser by the colonel and a couple of her retinue. And she says, well, good work. The situation on the planet has stabilized with the shelling that is being continued, for lack of a better word, by the Krieg's retinues. The remaining warp portals should be gone within the day. It seemed like the one you had was the original and anchor for them, which is, at least at the Inquisitor's best guess, why we had to close it from the warp itself. Speaking of, once you get cleaned up, we'll call it tomorrow. We've got some gifts for you as formalities. And the Inquisitor has an offer. But for now, get yourselves cleaned up, get some rest, have some Amasec, get some better food. I'm sure your rations were not the most pleasant.
Quietly shoves the empty case of Amasec I had stashed in the tank. Aside, because it's empty. We drank it all on the
Mhm.
ownership.
Yeah, it's morale, of course.
Yeah. So
But as far as this front goes, your obligations have been fulfilled. You've got as much R&R as you want, and I dare say you've earned it.
well, thank you, Colonel.
And if that, the colonel will dismiss everyone and then leave herself with her retinue.
Right. Well, I guess we should get all cleaned up and stuff, and everyone gets to stand down for until the next bullshit shows up and we have to deal with it.
As we do.
We win again.
Yeah. I assume you all go back to your regular activities, whatever those may be, and there is a very nice, very formal award ceremony for the heroic platoon that stopped the warp. And then the Inquisitor says that there are some tasks that fall within the Inquisition's purview that they don't always have the manpower for, and they would like some assistance. And in exchange, they will provide some higher-end war gear than the fleet typically has the means to mass produce.
Wait, what? We produce power. What the fuck does this guy have?
He's an Inquisitor. Who fucking knows?
Dude,
I think we're getting drafted.
drafted. Fuck it. I'm volunteering.
Well, that too, but we'll get drafted anyway. This is just the soft expectations.
You can't draft me, Inquisitor. I hired myself.
I'm down.
But
Besides, I'm sticking with the commissar. He's lucky.
well, yeah, he parried a fucking Helldrake.
Yeah, exactly. That's all
Yeah.
that shit. I saw a whole bunch of health warp fire rain down into the tank, and I only got a little toasty. Like, no, I don't know. Stick with him.
Yeah, but that is the end of the campaign, and possibly the lead into a new one if that ever happens. We'll see about how things go.
All right.
Woohoo.
But yeah, I mean, if the Inquisition makes that offer, I'm like, yes. Just yes. Like I'll volunteer me and the whole platoon.
Wow.
Ah, see, there's the draft.